morning, brothers. Little coffee to start my day. Second cup. Today's shave, just comfortable shave. Just a comfortable shave. We're starting with a soap that I've had for a while. It was one of my early on favorites. Taylor of Old Bond Street Peppermint Cream. I started like many of you. I started with the Taylor of Old Bond Street Sandalwood. Didn't care for it. Too much scent of the soapy scent came through, and I didn't care for that as much. The peppermint, not an issue. Smell it. See, I got the open container right here. This is probably 8 years old. I just stopped using it for a while, but I really like this soap. That's what happens when you have a mess of soaps. You tend not to touch them for a while. But it's still pepperminty. Oh yeah, highly recommend the peppermint. Really do. But yeah, of course I've just whipped up my shaving cream in a bowl right down here, so that will sit for 2 days uncovered before I put the lid back on, and then it can go back in that thing. That's why I usually have one sitting on the counter too, just drying out. But right now it's on the shelf, sitting on top of the lime that's over there. That'll probably be using later this week. I pulled out last week to use and never did. I was using the Arco last week. I went back to the Arco, just like how creamy that is, and I was using it with that slant razor we talked, that you saw last week, which I did like, but to me it was an average, a solid average performer, a good 8 out of 10. A lot of characteristics of the Edwin Jagger. If you press a little too hard, it will get you a little bit. You get a little raised, because I did press down on my neck a little bit. I was putting it through its courses, so I pressed a little bit, and yeah, I could feel it, especially with the Arco soap. Not a lot of, not a lot of cushion in there on the Arco, but there was enough if you've got a light touch. But yeah, it chafed me one day, but I'm only shaving every other day now, working from home and all. So, but on to the new shaving. Today's soap you saw. Load 100 swirls in the container, then 100 swirls clockwise, 100 swirls clockwise. My standard whips up really creamy. Add a little water. It liked the water. Oh yeah, it liked the water. There, boy. Now I'm in the mood for Dairy Queen. But the razor of the day is a no-name. My son gave me this. My son Ryan, my youngest, gave me this. He got it from a cigar shop in New Hampshire. No idea. It didn't come with any kind of packaging to tell me what brand it is. But it's gunmetal. That is a bluing finish. So which is kind of cool. So yeah, it's like I make sure that it's out to dry and all, because bluing, it's like a rust basically is what makes bluing work. But basically it's awful shiny. I didn't really shine it up or anything, but man, it is. I just like that finish. I like it. It's a wooden handle. Handle's light. It's very top heavy. It is. But still, it's an enjoyable razor to use. It's probably along the lines of an Edwin Jagger as far as to give you something to compare it to for aggressiveness. Not horribly aggressive, but not too light either. I don't like things, say if you've been in this channel long enough, I don't like them too light. But I just washed my face. Just wetting my face now because I just washed it with the PAA pre-shave soap cube that you've all seen me use many times. Always a standard. I just saved time. I didn't do it on camera today. Glycerin, that's the thing I was thinking about before. Glycerin to me has a scent to it. If you buy glycerin soap, especially, and if the sandalwood to me had too much of a glycerin, the glycerin smell came through, and I smell that. I don't know if your nose is sensitive to that, but for me it is. So didn't really care for it. But in the peppermint, I do not smell that, so I probably won't buy the the sandalwood version again, just because my scent profile, what I like. But I would like to try that grapefruit. I hear lots of good things about that grapefruit. I see several the big names love that grapefruit scent. So one of these days I'm going to do that. But right now we're rocking the lime. I got too much soap. I'm not going to be buying it right now. Maybe when the lime's gone, I'll get the grapefruit. We'll see. But let's go here. And of course, I didn't get up close, but yeah, I got a 2-day growth. Didn't shave yesterday. I shaved Thursday, and today is Saturday. Mid-morning, Saturday morning. I gotta hurry up because I have to get to the post office to mail the package for my son. You saw my unboxing for my son last week. Well, I'm returning the favor for him. So Ryan, when you're watching this, yes, there's some goodies in there for you. There's 3 cigars and a big goodie besides that. It's just going to be a surprise. Pass one with this razor. Gillette Silver Blue blade, my favorite, my current favorite. And of course, light touch, stretching the skin and light touch. For the novices out there, yeah, stretch your skin. I mean, even to the point if you need to put your fingers on there, especially in the beginning, put your fingers on there. Oh, line that up. Or you just see me contort my face. Who's that does that real good too? Was it Ken's from Ken's Shaving and BSing? You'll see him face moving around. It's like, that's what you do when you shave. So yeah, we make kid, but it's the serious part of it. There, pass one. Oh, I see, I feel like a little miss spot right there. There, that's better. And this being a glycerin soap, yes, it's got some good little residual slickness. Not huge amounts, but yeah, it's got enough. And that peppermint scent in the summertime, oh, it's just so nice to smell that peppermint. I really enjoy the peppermint. And I didn't shave under my nose yet, did I? Well, I'll get it for a pass too. Not a big deal. And this soap just works well. It's Taylor Wall Street. Glycerin soap, yeah, it just works. It just works. And so yes, you know what I'm grabbing for under the nose. The leaf twig, single-edged E-blade. Right there. Oh yeah, I got it. I got it. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah. Oh, right there. Yeah. Yeah. Just check my lines. Looks fairly straight. Straight-ish. Yeah, close enough. I don't fuss over it that much. Straight-ish is close enough. I'm just not going to fuss over that much. All right. Second pass across the grain. Okay, it's going along nicely. Audible feedback. Not super loud or anything, but audible. Definitely need 3 passes, but I always do 3 passes, so it's not really a problem. I like a razor that I can do 3 passes with. If it's going to be so aggressive that 1 or 2 passes is enough, those razors are usually not for me. And it might be exactly what you're looking for. It's just not for me. Would I ever try one? Yeah, I would try one, but I've done aggressive razors before, and I usually end up selling them. Not my cup of tea. Mid-aggression is about as much as I like to go. Who does it? Italian Barber. They do a good job of, like, the razors they sell, their house brands. They have a chart. It gives you like an aggressiveness for the different ones. So it's good for, like, if you're shopping, to look that up to see, like, if compared to something you've got maybe already from them. So it's kind of a handy little thing to have. I like that. I really hats off to them for that. Okay, third pass against the grain. And see, this got, even though this is a smooth handle, it's wood. So there's, I mean, I'm not having any problems to hold on to it. And of course, it's got that little claw looking thing on the end. So yeah, it kind of, I feel it in my fingers, and I'm just underneath that I'll call it a knuckle. But yeah, it's the right angle for me. And it locks in. See that little bump there rests against my middle finger there. So it's just a solid purchase, shall we say. Yeah, and this is really very Edward and Jagger-esque for comfort level. I want to be comfortable. I want a comfortable shave. 3 passes to me is good because it means you're going light. And pass 2 on this razor, yeah, it could have been a little closer, but pass 3 cleans up good, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. That's about the extent of the slickness, residual slickness from that soap. So yeah, we're done on that side. So don't be afraid of going back. Like if there's a touch more I want to go, yeah, throw a little more soap on there and go, and then go. But take the time to do this. That's what it's for. Don't give yourself razor burn. Yes. That's good. That's good. Solid performer. Solid performer. Yeah. Okay, a little bit right there. Let's practice what we preach. Just a little cleanup on that side. Really light touch. Yep, right there. Yeah, just right along. Missed a couple right along the very bottom. And that's good enough. There we go. Yep. That's good. Good, solid 8 out of 10, definitely. So you're not really a well-balanced razor at all, but it does the job. Neither is any, Gillette Tech, so fine. Balanced razor, yeah, just a little more comfort level in the hand and all that too. Like my good razors too, they're just, yes, there is a difference between an inexpensive razor and a really good razor. There is. Is it valuation dollar per comfort level thing? No. Does it really make, no. Do I enjoy them? Yes. But that's what, Christmas presents are for, type of thing. You can ask for those type of things. Alrighty, soap done good. Just rinsing out the bowl here, real quick. Alright, let's do that. Let me wipe off the face. I just rinse out the bowl while I'm waiting for the water to warm up. There we go. A little bit, okay. Rinsing out the washcloth. Okay, now let's switch that over to cold, let that run cold for a minute. There, okay, I'm just going to splash on some cold water out of the sink. Okay, dry that off. Okay, dry that off a bit. Yep. Thayers Cucumber. An Aftershave, not one of my favorites, but hey, I'm just feeling like something lighter today. Pinauds Gents Gin. So it's got that Juno percent. It's just, Price is right. Oh, and it's got that freshness to it. It does go on nice and fresh, which is a nice follow-up for that peppermint scent. No, that's not where that goes. I rolled it in. back in a minute. Let me dry my hands off. There we go, off camera there a little bit. So yeah, a little damp there. I have to run to the post office now and I'm all cleaned up and presentable. No product in the hair this morning. No, I didn't do that. I'm just going to be putting on a bandana and sweating, doing construction works in the bathroom. We're still remodeling that, so that's kind of today's agenda. If I can get my buddy next door across the street to help me. Calling on you, Steve. There. Good shave, feels good. Smelling good. It's going to be start of a good day. All right, brothers, go with God.